How does stratification create power dynamics in societies? Imagine a society where some people seem to have more say, more resources, and more influence than others. That's what social stratification is all about. It's how societies organize people into different layers based on wealth, status, and power. These layers aren't random. They form a hierarchy where the top groups have access to more opportunities and control over resources. This setup shapes who makes decisions, who benefits from them, and who is left out. Stratification isn't just about individual differences. It's built into the structure of society, meaning entire groups are placed above or below each other in a way that lasts across generations. Children often grow up in the same social position as their parents because the rules and beliefs of the society support this order. For example, in some societies, your birth determines your social class or caste, making mobility very limited. In others, like many modern nations, there's more room to move up or down, but economic gaps still influence social and political power. Power dynamics are closely tied to three main aspects of stratification: class, status, and political influence. Class is about how much money or property someone has. Status refers to the respect or honor a person receives, often based on family background, education, or occupation. Political power is the ability to influence laws, policies, or leadership decisions. These three often overlap. Wealthy people tend to have high social status and political influence, while those with less wealth usually have less say in how society is run. Different societies organize stratification differently. In caste systems, your place is fixed at birth, and it's hard to change. In class systems, there's some chance to move, but barriers remain. Even in societies with more mobility, economic differences can lead to social and political inequalities. For example, in industrial societies, chief executive officers earn many times more than workers, which affects their influence and lifestyle. This economic gap often translates into differences in political power and social respect. Stratification impacts who controls resources and decision-making. Those at the top can shape laws, cultural norms, and policies to protect their interests. They also have better access to education, networks, and media, which helps them maintain their position. People at the bottom have fewer tools and opportunities to challenge this setup, making social mobility difficult. Gender, race, and ethnicity are also part of stratification systems. In societies where men hold most power, women often have less influence. Racial and ethnic minorities may face additional barriers to wealth, respect, and political influence. These inequalities reinforce their lower position in the social hierarchy. From an anthropological view, stratification isn't just a side effect of society. It's a key feature that shapes how power is distributed and exercised. Anthropologists study how these systems develop, how they stay in place, and how they change over time. They also look at how people experience and resist inequality in their daily lives. Understanding these patterns helps explain why some groups have more say in politics and economics, and why social mobility can be limited. It shows that addressing inequality requires looking at the larger structures that create and sustain these power differences.